Hey, what is going on, everybody? PoodsterGaming here, and today we're back at War Thunder driving out one of the new British tanks, the Cromwell V. Now, I know it's been a long time since I've done any sort of tank gameplay, but you know what? Since the British tanks just got released like a month ago, why not do another one, right? So, I know I'm late on this. Many reasons. I'm sorry. But better late than never, right? Now, before we go into this video and get right into it, I do want to say thank you to StealthyAce, or some of you guys know him as Colin, for doing my new channel art, the new channel banner, and the new profile picture. I'll put them up on the screen here, and if you do want your own, feel free to send him a message or an email, or just comment on one of his videos. It doesn't really matter. Just send him a message that you want him done, and I highly recommend it. He's very artistic, very creative, and I do love these new ones a lot. So, enough talking, let's get right into the video. Let's start off with the specs, shall we? We got a 28-ton tank that has 600 horsepower, a maximum speed of 51 kilometers per hour, a reloading rate of 6.5 seconds, a rotation speed of 17.5 degrees per second, 75mm cannon, and 7.92mm machine gun. Onto the top armor. 20mm here on the tracks. We got 14mm on the body, 25.4mm in the front, and 20mm on the turret. Into the front section here, we got 57mm in the lower part, 63.5 in the mid, and 63.5 on the turret as well. Onto the left side, 63.5mm on the side of the turret, and 25.4 on the main body. In the back here, for the last part, 32mm in the back, and 44mm on the back of the turret. Alrighty guys, that's enough of the specs. Let's get right into the gameplay, shall we? This map here today I'm driving on, it is the Battle of Stalingrad. Lovely map, very snowy, and lots of buildings. Probably one of my favorite maps, other than the new 2 desert maps, which I also love. Now, one key feature that I love, and that appeals to me compared to the rest of the maps, is that there's no vegetation. Now you must ask why. The vegetation looks beautiful, and yes, it does look beautiful. But there's a problem, and there's a flaw in the War Thunder tanks with this. The flaw is, on low-end PCs, vegetation is gone in terms of bushes, high grass, and flowers, and all that type of stuff. Now, the problem with this is, for high-end PCs, they're enabled. I mean, you can enable them. You can always disable them if you want. But for high-end PCs, people running them will like to, you know, run with lots of vegetation. Why? It just looks beautiful. So the problem is, the high-end PCs like to hide in the bushes, but the low-end PC guys can see right through, and that's a problem, because there's no point of hiding, and I don't know who's shooting me or where. And yes, that is the first kill on my, as you see on the screen, wonderful little pants, a little 4. Shot him a few times and decided to go for the fuel tank, in which he decided to die, or he died at that point. So back to the issue of tanks in terms of the vegetation. The problem is that it's so annoying. I'm hiding, I have a wonderful hiding spot, but I get shot. And I don't know where, and I can't see him, because he's hiding behind a bush from me. And on his screen, he's not. So there's a major problem with that. So before we go on again, I'm fighting this wonderful tiny little Russian tank that just will not die for the fucking life of me. I'm being terrible. This goes back and forth for a good while, and finally, I just stick my rod inside of
That's what she said.
It's gone. He's dead. He's finally done. Stupid BT7 or T50, I should say, or T70. I don't fucking know at this point. It's a stupid tier 1 Russian tank that I should have killed. So back onto the vegetation problem. It's an error. It's a flaw, and it's annoying. And hopefully it can get fixed. But that's why I love these new desert maps and Battle of Stalingrad. Not a lot of vegetation, so it becomes more of a fair game. So right here, this Panzer stupid 4 decides to shoot me. I don't really know where it came from, but he's right there, shot him right through the driver hatch, and he is done at that point. The lovely thing about the German tanks is that you can shoot them right through the driver hatch, and that will be it. They'll be done. Now, let's talk about the Cromwell V for a little bit. Cromwell V has, as you know, a 75mm cannon, and it sounds wonderful, doesn't it? I don't know about you, but it sounds like it's a wonderful sounding cannon. Something different than usual. And the Cromwell is a lot different than the other tanks. It can go fast, its turret can turn quickly, and it has a really good traverse rate in terms of turning on the spot. Whereas the Matilda and the Valentine, the current ones that are unlocked right now, are kind of slow. Like, they're brutally slow. And they take forever to turn, and that T-34 is done. Nice easy shot right into the fuel tank. He exploded. So this tank, personally, when this video was filmed, the Cromwell V was the highest tank you could get, along with the Matilda and the Valentine. And I personally like this one the best. It's got a fair amount of armor, but yet again, this is early British, so it does not have too much armor. But it is fast, so you can evade more. The turret time is a lot quicker, as you can tell, compared to the other two tanks. And it's just, overall, a little bit better. The Matilda and the Valentine, they have a little more armor, but they're just really, really slow, in which the T-34 and other tanks with that BR can kill easily. Yes, that's a little flack there. I didn't kill him. I just sniped his gunner. I'm pretty sure I sent the top, but some other guy took the kill anyways. So now we're capturing A. We're slowly winning. We seem to be overpowering them, and we're draining their tickets bit by bit. Now, what I do want to talk about in tanks is destructibles. Running over trees, fences, hitting buildings, hitting pillars. Now, they're awesome. I love it. I love how when tanks first came out, it wasn't really a thing for destructibles, but now it's more of a thing now. The only problem is those bounce back elastic glitches that you're about to see right now. I drive into this wonderful little pillar and I launch it a good 10 feet in front of me. And then some guy's turret just fell off. Let's see that again. Dude, that thing went like 20 feet in the air. Holy shit. Some guy must have nailed the ammunition rack or the fuel tank and just exploded like a little rocket. I mean, that thing's going to space. It's a Spitfire. It's gone. So anyways, back to the bugs in terms of destructibles and running into things. It's annoying, and sometimes you do get killed because of it. I've been killed a few times where I've been rubber banded back and got shot and deaded. It does get annoying, but shit happens, right? I do notice that someone's taking A. I sounded British there for a second. Someone's taking A. I don't know where the fuck he is. Oh, there he is. Hiding behind a little rock. Look at that guy. I circumcised him by shooting the tip. Didn't do anything, just a little hit. That shot was just a pot shot, just to, get out of the way, just to get a shot going so he gets a little scared. I see his upper turret there. That doesn't do anything, that just bounces off. That's just a sight, there's no point of shooting that. I was hoping it would go in and bounce down. This happened a few times before. No luck there, so I decide to YOLO this and screw it. I'm faster than him, I can do this better. A little wonky shot that didn't do anything. Hit the ammunition rack, but hurt it. And then that one last shot right into the side. He is lost all of his crew, and he is done. We're capturing A now, and this is a good sign. We seem to be doing pretty well. Some artillery fire, but that's okay. So as I'm capturing A, I got hit. I think I got hit from behind me, but I don't quite know. So I get out of there. He killed my gunner, and he got my horizontal drive and vertical drive turret. So I just gotta sit here and be patient and get reloaded. Or not, well, reloaded and repaired at the same time. So another thing I want to talk about the Cromwell is, I personally, this is my favorite British tank. I do not have CBT. British tanks is still in CBT, closed beta testing. I really wish I had it, but I don't really feel like investing that much into it. But I do want to try out the 3-inch and the Churchills. Those are ones that really interest me, and as soon as they come out, I'll try to get them. If you want me to do a video about them, sure. It might take a little while though. So after I got shot, I lost a lot of my crew. I only have 2 left, which is the minimum. 1 for my gunner, 1 for my driver. And I realized that I saw a little blimp on the map, and there seems to be a little tank over here. So he's not around this building. Nothing around here. Ah! There you are, little Panzer IV. Shot right into the center. Got his gunner and seems to be reloader. Let's just sneak up on him. He can't shoot me anymore. And yes, my reloading time is a lot slower now, considering that stupid guard killed my crew. I shoot his fuel tank. He's on fire, though he didn't explode, sadly. I wish he would have imploded. That would have been great. Now one last shot to kill him. He's slowly rotating his turret. I'm slowly reloading. I shoot him in the unlucky spot of hitting the horizontal drive turret. And that is it. Game over. Wonderful game. Lots of kills. I love this tank. And thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.